Good morning, guys. It's Leo here, and really, really excited to chat to you about probably one of the most important chapters in the trainer's manual. uh, the chapter I'm talking to you about this morning is how to build a strong, lasting crew. Now, to kick off with, very, very simply, what you need to understand about this business is that on your own, you can only achieve a limited amount of success. To be really successful and achieve your dreams, you must help other people achieve their dreams. The reality is strong dreams help everybody win and ensure success into the future. Strong teams keep people together and last through challenging times. That as a context is the importance of this chapter, guys. And what I know about this business very, very simply is that unless you are able to do the next couple of things that I'm going to be chatting to you about, you will get people onto your crew, you'll keep on losing people, and the reality is you won't have a long-standing crew that is strong and is going to take you and the rest of the team into the future. So I'm going to get straight into it. The first important point in this chapter is spend time with your people and build strong relationships. And very, very simply, there's a couple of bullet points here that are critical. If you just get these things right and make sure they're front of mind, you will be able to build a strong, lasting crew. What I'm talking about is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So this is a very, very people-focused business, and people want to know that they belong to something greater than themselves. How do you go about making sure people know that you care? Very simple. Be curious about your people and their life. In other words, get to know them. Find out about their family, their occupation, what they do for recreation, and really, really what is it that is important to them in their lives, which are the key drivers that will allow you to be curious about them. The other part under this piece is get to know their goals, their ambitions, their dreams. Again, what do people want? Why did they join this business? Find out what's important to them, because people want to know that you care about what is important to them. And then visualize a 10 out of 10 on every single person's head that joins your business. In other words, believe in everyone. You will hear in this business, we are not personality focused. So just because somebody doesn't look like a ramp model, or somebody doesn't look like they might be the next Mr. Universe, don't judge people based on their appearance. Put a 10 out of 10 on their head and just show them that you believe in them no matter what their background is, no matter where they come from, and that will really, really help you to get through to people and help your people know that you actually believe in them no matter what their circumstances are, and that you ultimately care about them. The next bullet point under spending time with your people and building strong relationships is make sure your people feel a part of something. Again, I touched on that just now. So make sure you have a crew name, create a team poster and a crew chant, because people want to be part of something bigger. And they don't want to be part of something that's boring, that has no identity, that has no direction, and where they are going in terms of the business. Cast vision with your people. Talk to people about what is possible for the crew as a team. So it's about including everybody and having one united common goal. Set a crew goal for the next function. Very important. We're very good at setting individual goals for functions. But what about a crew goal for the function? What are we all going to achieve? Are we going to make sure each and every single person makes it through to the next part of this business? Challenge other crews and create competitions. Competition is always good as long as it's healthy. Make your crew meetings fun and exciting. So think about what your crew meeting is going to be about the next day. Make sure it's exciting and fun for every single person. Celebrate your people and their wins, no matter how big or how small. Everybody wants to know that they are winning along the way, especially in a crew environment. And make new people feel welcome. That goes without saying. Very important, and last bullet point under spending time with your people and building strong relationships is share your stories of how you face the same struggles that they are going through. Very important that you can be vulnerable with your people. Okay, the next section under how to build a strong, lasting crew is make sure your people are winning. And very, very simply, I'm going to keep this short because it's important, but it's simple. When people are winning, nothing hurts. So always find ways to make sure they are winning. Spend time teaching and training properly. Identify the skill gaps or working habits that they are holding, that are holding any of the crew members back, and use the 4 keys, the 10 keys, and drop sheets to train them. Very important that you leverage the good guys in your business to help you with the training and how to identify the areas where people have skill gaps. Invest your time heavily in your people. Make sure they are getting promoted, making money, they are good at teaching and training, and that they are qualifying for functions and meetings. Guys, very, very important in this business. If you want to build a strong, lasting crew, make sure people are winning. And how they're winning, how will you know whether they are winning? They are getting promoted, they're making good money. The reality is, if people are making money, they won't leave your business, and they'll be a lot happier as well. And then also, lastly, make sure your people are winning, make sure your crew is crazy about personal development. In this business, we know that everything positive that you put into your head is going to give you results the next day. So make sure they're going through a chapter and an audio every single day, whether that's skills, working habits, or motivation. Make sure your people are crazy about personal development. And that starts by making sure that you are crazy about personal development. The third section under how to build a strong, lasting crew is have fun with your people. Enjoy being together. Have fun in the field. Have fun on the dialer. Competitions, little goals, bets, running between doors, who can ring the bell first, who got the worst rejection, etc., etc. These are all little tricks and things that you can do, or little initiatives that you can implement on a daily basis to make sure people are having fun and they are excited about what they are going to do throughout the day. Have regular crew builds. And guys, what we're talking about here is have that connection with your people as often as every 2 weeks if you can. And it's just about spending time with your people out of the office and getting to know them personally. Be careful not to go about having crew builds or team builds that involve alcohol and all the wrong things. But also make sure that when you're having crew builds with your people, that it's not just about work, that it's engaging with them on a personal level to find out a little bit more about them. Be the most motivated, prepared, enthusiastic, and positive member of the team. So what you put out in terms of your energy levels and your motivation levels is critical to make sure that your people are going to feel motivated and excited about what they are embarking on every single day, which brings a crew together, of course. And then work with your crew 24/7 and create a family-like atmosphere. Again, guys, we can't emphasize this enough. People want to belong to something greater than themselves. And the reality is, some people may have a really, really tough time at home. They come to work every day to find a safe haven. And that's why it's important for you to make sure that you are creating a family-like atmosphere. And of course, use your social media, Facebook, WhatsApp groups, and SMSs to motivate your people on a daily basis, and to also have some fun and some banter with your people, which will make them feel a part of something bigger. The last section under how to build a strong, lasting crew is just a couple of bullet points on the pitfalls to avoid. Don't use people. They will feel it and they will leave. So if you treat your people like an ATM machine and you're wanting to get ahead by using them and not taking an interest in them, it's a very, very big pitfall to be avoided. Don't get drunk or take drugs together. We've spoken about that. There are lots of ways to have fun without getting drunk or without doing the wrong things. Don't be dishonest or break their trust. Always be honest, no matter how hard the truth might be. Never lie to your people. Always be honest with them, and always relate back to your own personal struggles to help them get ahead and overcome their struggles that they might be going through. Don't have sexual relationships in the office or with crew members. Guys, very, very important. There's nothing worse that breaks a relationship where we've got intimately involved with one of our crew members and things have not worked out. It breaks trust with the rest of the team. It also creates favoritism within a team, and it just brings about more challenges than you can handle. Don't compromise because they are your friend. Again, I spoke about that briefly. Make sure that you're always honest with people and that you treat everybody the same. People will very quickly notice if you are treating others as your friend, and that you are exercising favoritism within a team, and that breaks down the relationship. Don't exclude members of your crew from activities. Again, always try to be inclusive and depart from what I was saying, and I've said it a couple of times. People want to belong to something greater, so don't exclude people from your activities that you might be running in the office. And again, we've spoken about the last one here. Don't have favorites. Guys, very, very simple stuff on how to build a strong, lasting crew. The bottom line is, on your own, you can only achieve a limited amount. Remember what I said? So if you can include more people and you've got more people working together, you will achieve much, much more success in this business. And you'll build a strong, lasting crew, which means you will not have to keep rebuilding your crew, keep recruiting more people, and have a revolving door syndrome. Guys, enjoy the chapter and really, really go and reflect on this chapter every single opportunity you get. Thank you.